Did you know KFC has a secret younger sibling named Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken? Well, Lee is no longer famous, but it wasn't that famous to begin with, as it is primarily a Midwest restaurant brand. In this video, we'll talk about how KFC led to the creation of this restaurant. And spoiler alert, this restaurant isn't dethroning KFC soon. Lee Cummings was born in Indiana and was the nephew of KFC founder Colonel Harlan Sanders. Lee had the same love of cooking as his uncle, and he created different recipes. The entrepreneur would work with his uncle to create a spice blend, which they would sell in 1952 along with the pressure cookers. Lee was there when Sanders opened KFC and worked with the man to expand KFC to 800 locations in 3 years. Things would have remained the same until it happened. Sanders sold KFC in 1964. And Lee had to find his way. He wasn't lost, as he returned to creating recipes and made a chicken recipe, which he decided to commercialize. Partnering with Harold Omer, the pair created Harold's Take Home in Lima, Ohio. In 1966, it was with Harold's that Lee first introduced his famous recipe chicken. However, he wouldn't stay with Harold's for long, as he opened his restaurant, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, in Columbus, Ohio that same year. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken was a hit with its home-style cooking, which has it making different chicken dishes like its famous hand-breaded and honey-dipped chicken. The entrepreneur opened other locations in Springfield, Dayton, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Kalamazoo, Michigan after a few years. It opened its international locations in 1970 as 3 locations in Trinidad. Like its sibling KFC, Lee's expanded fast, opening its 100th location in 1972. However, unlike KFC, its growth was only in the Midwest. Eventually, like Sanders did, Lee sold his restaurant in 1981 to Shoney's Restaurants in Nashville, Tennessee. The new owner also had its restaurants and managed Lee's Family Recipe Chicken along with its other interests. Nevertheless, in 1995, Shoney sold the chicken fast food joint to RTM Restaurant Group in Atlanta, Georgia. Lee's initial speedy growth became checked, despite having around 100 locations in 1972. In 2003, the locations had grown to 154, with 29 being company-owned. It was this same year that RTM sold the business back to Lee's Famous Recipes, Inc., who later sold it to Famous Recipe Group, LLC in 2013. In 2021, the new owner agreed to sell the business to LFR Chicken, LLC, which Artemis Lane Partners backed. And with the sale, Lee's got another surge of rejuvenation. And if you like to learn about the history of your favorite eateries, be sure to subscribe for more content like this. Lee's new owners are committed to the restaurant's growth. To them, expanding the business really demonstrates the strength and momentum of the Lee's brand. These owners entered into what it regarded as the most significant market development agreement in the company's history, with Noma Ayasha and Leo Gonzalez, as well as NLM Enterprises LLC, being the new franchise owners. The deal is to expand the company's operations in the greater Detroit area, with the new franchise owners opening 12 new restaurants over the next 7 years. After an impressive performance in Plymouth, Michigan, the business wants to achieve similar progress in Detroit, Michigan. The company hopes to capture new customers with its menu in these places and is confident it will do so based off how its existing customers love its product. Our customers love our product, and we're excited for Norman and Leo to bring the best fried chicken out there to more restaurants in these areas, Lee's CEO Ryan Weave said. However, to achieve this, the company understands it can't rely on the taste of its menu and expanding alone. There has to be a revolution, and we'll discuss that soon. The CEO believes that Aisha and Gonzalez will play a key part in this revolution, owing to their rich experience. Lee's would be the second quick-service restaurant in Aisha's portfolio, and for Gonzalez, Lee wouldn't be the first franchise he would develop. Excited to begin, Gonzalez has revealed that new locations will be a combination of new construction and remodels of existing QSR sites. And it is precisely this newness that Lee wants to use among its other qualities to gain more customers. However, there's a risk. The chicken chain has decided to change its look. The business, which has now dropped to 130 locations, hired Shoot Gerdeman. The agency formerly worked with Krispy Kreme and Starbucks to help revamp its image. But there's a fear. The business wants to change, and its CEO knows that too much change will push customers away. So what to do? Sjoerd Gerdeman enjoyed the challenge. "We love working with legacy brands to reinvigorate and grow their concepts," Brian Sitz at the agency said. So the agency began to research by visiting different Lee's units to understand the customer's perception of the brand. After its interview, the agency went ahead to create a new logo, which could now be vertical and horizontal as opposed to the old rectangular style. What's more, the company adopted a fresh icon, reflective of the key components of the brand. The agency did a job that the leadership of Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken found impressive. David Sokolik, VP of Marketing at Lee's, revealed his excitement about how the company's new image shows its boldness for embracing the future while keeping a firm grasp on its origin. Even with the change, the brand retains its red and yellow colors, which many know it for, and still manage to look new. According to Lee's, this new change will first begin on the company's app, website, and social media, before it extends to store signage, uniforms, and packaging. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken began when Lee Cummings' uncle, Colonel Sanders, sold KFC. Originally partnering with a friend, the entrepreneur eventually found his own restaurant, which would pass among different hands over the years. The company now has a new owner determined to take it to a greater level and has managed things in dedication to its mission. With this change, will the business extend its chain to have a more national look, or will it continue to be a Midwest franchise? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support our channel.